Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So we have a new Infinite Dragon Ball History stage. This is going up against the Dragon Ball Hero category, so this is going to be fun here. Let's go ahead and see what we've got in terms of bosses coming up. So this is stage 34, going up against all the Dragon Ball Hero villains. Okay, pretty fun, pretty fun. In terms of the missions here, I suppose this, it probably wouldn't be annoying even for free-to-play players, because, I mean, Infinite Dragon Ball History, like, fights are very easy. And if we jump over and take a look right here, so 3 Dragon Ball Heroes. Now, again, you know, maybe you're not summoning on Dragon Ball Heroes, I could get that, but there are quite a few free-to-play characters, and I haven't looked at the stats of this fight, but Infinite Dragon Ball History stages are not meant to be challenging whatsoever. And then the other one is Final Trump Card, by the way. So what we're doing here is we've got, obviously, full Dragon Ball Heroes, and then our 3 final trump card is Vegito, and Sealess. We could pair Sealess up with Demigra. Remember, Demigra wants a full villain rotation, which, you know, definitely is a thing, but again, we want to make sure he has a full villain rotation when we're in Supreme Magnificent Battle. Yeah, here we go, look at this. Yeah, I love this map right here. In an Infinite Dragon Ball History stage, I don't think it's a big deal. And I do like kind of like the difficulty that they've had for some of these previous stages. I think it really is fine. One of the main reasons for that is not everything needs to be as tough as, like, you know, Supreme Magnificent Battle, Red Zone, like these types of fights. You know, I typically am focusing on them, but, you know, you guys know, like, I rainbow every character. I've got the characters built up. We got Max Links. Okay, we actually took damage there? I mean, okay. I mean, I know that this guy, like, his first turn, he can't really go slot 1. And he can't really go slot 1 after his intro's off either, but, okay, sure. Okay, what? Bro, I gotta see. What is Mechicabra's damage? I mean, I should just keep in mind that, like, with these supers, with that blue Goku, let's float Demigra right here, yeah. That way, we'll get Demigra paired next to Sealess. And then at least they'll have, you know, big bad bosses and Brainiacs and stuff like that. So they'll be good to go. Like his tanking is obviously going to be more impressive against supers when he's got, you know, guard plus damage reduction, the blue Goku. Yeah, dude, oh my god, there's so many. How many missions? There's going to be like 400 missions from Infinite Dragon Ball History soon, right? Imagine you're like a new player and there's just 400 missions. There's 400 missions in this. Like, that would be so daunting. But yeah, you know, we get these Supreme Magnificent Battle fights, like the Goku and Frieza fight, which is ridiculous. We've got this insanity. It's good for kind of like regular fights. Mechicabra supers for 300k. 300? Okay. All right, so just, yeah, really keep in mind to be very, very careful about that slot 1 for that blue Goku then. Alrighty. Well, I mean, I say that, but yeah, we're going right back at someone. I mean, it is still an Infinite Dragon Ball History stage. We're going to be looking good. All right, so Hearts has an AoE. It is a shame, though. Oh, so they really didn't bring back the Heroes Red Zone, huh? That's a little odd that they didn't at least bring that back. It's not like the stages are challenging or anything, but I mean, that's like a limited time difficult event. So it's a little, I guess, weird that they didn't bring it back, actually. Yeah, they probably should have, right? Brought the Heroes Red Zone back. Damn, kind of a shame. All right, so here's Sealess, the character from the Switch game, World Mission, right? Which might really be the impetus for some of these Heroes characters arriving on Global, right? It was after that game, so that is interesting to keep in mind. And again, remember, we have Brainiacs and Big Bad Bosses up. This is one of those situations where it's like, we're not linking a lot in terms of overall links, but we're talking about Brainiacs, 15% attack and defense, and Big Bad Bosses, 25% attack and defense. So it's like just 2 links is giving us massive amounts of extra power, which is good. So that'll be fun. Again, I don't really want to. Well, I mean, it's Infinite Dragon. I'm just gonna look ahead. Let's see. Yeah, like the last enemy, Dark King Demigra, is supering for 595,000. So that's like these bosses are definitely not exactly challenging. This is like that legendary freeze event. You know, like those types of events are kind of like that. Super battle road stages are not really as challenging anymore either. The memorable battles event, I mean, so when that first dropped for the 9th anniversary, the Dragon Ball Super memorable battles, I mean, those were definitely challenging fights. The DBZ memorable battles wasn't really too hard until Gogeta and Janemba. Then it's kind of like, whoa. Like, I mean, I think the Gogeta and Janemba fight, though, I mean, those are two of the hardest fights we have in the game. Easily, right? Easily. We'll float my Goku since, yeah, that'll be fine. We still have how many phases left? Let's see. I don't think we need to use active skills and stuff like that yet. Yeah, we fight Eos and then Demigra, so we'll start using active skills probably against Eos. Limit Breaker Vegito, man, what a fun character. Last year, he was so crazy. This guy was, like, definitely the strongest TUR last year. I think without a shadow of a doubt, he was so good. Limit Breaker Vegito. Really, really do like him. Now, obviously, he's not what he was, but that's gotcha game power creep, right? Like, it's just gonna happen. Like, characters don't have that massive of a window before they kind of, you know, begin coming down a notch. All right, so now we're going up against Eos. I don't know. So I immediately just woke up. Wait. Okay, Sealus is sealed. Yeah, I spotted that. Okay. I just woke up and I was like, okay, like we'll get the first video done. I'll just record this. I probably am gonna upload, I think, Eos' Showcase 4. I still got to do Eos, Fu, and then Warrior in Black, Super Saiyan, Dark Dragon Ball Boost, Bardock. We gotta do those 3 showcases. And then after that, I mean, you know, it's very quickly I might be moving into, you know, the OST tier list and shit like that. Update to my most Super Attack, that was nice. Update to my most hated characters ever, right? Shit like that. Like we might really be having to update that quite a bit. yeah. All right, so God Trunks will be able to finish her off, and we're gonna be good to go here. Pretty good. All right, sure. And then now Demigra as the final one. So far so good with this Heroes batch though this year. I mean, I would say they're fine. I think last year's batch was better, but this year's batch, like, okay, so I think like 2023 Heroes were great. I think 2024 Heroes are good. And like 2022 Heroes were dog shit. So it's like if like this would have been like the minimum level we would have got for Heroes characters, totally fine with me. But again, last year was like real, or no, 2 years ago was, whew, my God, no. Love that. So good. Perfect. Okay, let's jump out of here. All right, so there's the Infinite Dragon Ball history. We'll go ahead and accept all those missions. Again, you know, Infinite Dragon Ball history, it's not like the craziest content. I mean, back when it first came out, I mean, some of those stages were kind of challenging. Like, I did do, like, a showcase video here or there way back then in some of those fights. Like, I think during the 5th anniversary, I think that we had a fight against going through the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, and then there's a fight going through the future Trunks arc, right? And, like, those were kind of, like, challenging stages. Like, I remember doing, I think I did, like, a LR Rose showcase in there. Like, we did a little bit, for sure. All right, so there's that stage done. Let's head over here. Now, this is going to lag a little bit, because it has to load up 500 missions. I think we're, like, just about to hit 400 is the number we're at, right? It's like right around there. 391. That's insane. That's why, like, again, I just imagine you're like a new player. Like, I don't know, like your close friend, like, really loves the game and, you know, convinces you to get on. And you just find your way to this. And, you know, you just see 391 missions. I mean, if you are a new player, though, you know, how many stones is that? You know, there's a lot here, but holy hell, man. All right, so there we go. There's the, what is the stage actually called? It's just Dragon Ball Hero Bosses versus Heroes Bosses, something like that. All right, well, there we go. All good. There is still 2 other pieces of content I gotta do. There's kind of like I think it's like the punching bag, like nuking event, or like AoE event, killing all the enemies with the Great Saiyaman, right? There's one of those. And then there is also a support memory boost event as well. All right, so thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.